My name is Mickey Grills. Come and join me for an adventure of a lifetime, where I will be trying to live in a hot tent throughout the Scottish winter. We've already had waterfalls, castles, and of course, the Northern Lights. What's happening, people? And welcome back to another episode of Scousers in a Van. So as you can see here, we're packing the car. I'm going to live in this hot tent throughout the whole of the winter in Scotland. It's a hot tent, it's not just any tent. And it's from a company called Winterwell. But people, there's a problem. My tyre here, I thought I needed the tracking doing because it's shaking everywhere like this to the left. But what it is the wishbone. What's happening, bro? You good? It's the wishbone. The wishbone's messed up on it or whatever. So I've just been in the garage and I asked the mechanic, does he know what the problem is? He's like, it's either tracking or wishbone. I'm like, can you check it for me? He's like, you have to see mechanic. And I was like, I'm in a garage, so he was making no sense. So it took us to his other mate, the Romanian dude, yeah. And he's just looked at it and he said, there is the wishbone. I said, will I make it to Scotland? He went, no. Very unsafe. I went, how much? He said, 150 quid. I haven't got £150 on me, so I'm winging it to Scotland. I told him that. And he said to me, Mickey, you drive very, very slow. So anyway, let's get the car packed and I'm driving very, very slow to Scotland. For this car, I'm not going to have enough room for everything. This isn't even half of the stuff. I mean, you've still got the back seat, of course. But look, I got this car off one of my followers, Jay, because we was meant to be going around Norway, Sweden, Finland, but my boy got sick, Leo, so you know, that got cancelled. So we're doing Scotland and this, it's getting spray painted, Scousers in around both sides, and on the front here, we'll have Mickey Grills, people. Very blessed, very grateful for this car. Go on a little adventure. Right, and taking the advice of my Instagram followers, they're saying it's too dangerous to drive and the wheel will come off. So I'm going to get it fixed. Not for 150 quid though, not for one tyre. I think they're having a laugh with that price. So, you know, just getting on a few garages now to see if anyone can fit me in. It's not worth driving to Scotland. You're doing 70 in the motorway, the wheel's like that. Do you know what I mean? So we're getting it fixed and we're leaving tonight. Stay tuned, yo. Right, all done, all packed. Look at this. That's going to be the life throughout the whole winter, you know, at least 3 months. But first things first, it's the next morning now, by the way, so I'm going to go and get this wheel sorted, then we're off to Scotland. Right, we're in the garage here. Old Swan Tyres in Liverpool, they've come to the rescue. Just been over there, GT it's called, bought a wishbone, whatever that is, and the boys are sorting it, and then we're on our way to Scotland. Right, all sorted, car's all good to go, people. Old Swan Tyres, see you later, bro. Absolutely sorted, Mickey Grills out there. The tyre was metal on metal. It was out of shape, all that madness, yeah. And the wishbone was gone. But we're all good. For anyone ever in Liverpool, come to Old Swan Tyres, ask for Luke and the lads and he'll look after you. But now we're up to Scotland. Here we go. Yo. And yep, we finally made it to Scotland. So we've made it to Loch True. And there's all trees. You can't really see them here, but yeah, falling everywhere. So we've got to find a good place to pitch the tent up. And tonight, we're going to be staying in Pablo's little green tent because it's too dark. It's like 80-mile-per-hour winds. It's too dangerous to set their hot tent up tonight. And we're packed like absolute animals. And we don't know where the head torches are. So yeah. Stay tuned. Right, so we've just emptied the bloody car absolutely everywhere. We're just making some checking. Yeah, the wind's absolutely pitch black here. But look, we've emptied the bloody car. We're going to stay in that tent tonight. And tomorrow, the bad boy's going up from Winterwell. Absolutely, just literally launched everything in the car. Let's go. Been waiting for a long time to go. Been a lot of delivery delays and all that, so yeah. Well, because it's too dark and pitch black everywhere and we can't find anywhere, we've got no signal, no nothing. So what we're doing is, here's the road, here's the car, and here's the tent. We are literally camping on the road, well, in a lay-by on the road, and we're tying everything to the car, to the cars, and these are getting tied to the twigs. We've got blow-up beds though, so we're not going to be on the concrete. Got the blow-up bed, so that's what we're doing for the first night in the adventures in Scotland throughout the whole winter. Pablo's happy.
80 mile an hour winds and shit. Let's do it. Let's do it.
So yeah, so it's the first night. Tomorrow we will set the hot tent up and then the adventures begin. Right, we've got a problem. This is not pumping up, as you can see. It doesn't come back up. It's in, it's all in right, it's all connected. So what? Comes up dead slow. It's taking forever. So, plan B. This is Mickey's plan B. Whatever. My gums are going to be killing.
Right, there's night camp bed for the night. Flat. I'm flat now.
I feel dizzy. I feel really dizzy, but look, it's working a little bit. And look, this works, look. Works like that. But not when it's connected to that. And he's just making this. Let's see what Pablo's doing. Look, it's all good. Yeah, to the twigs.
It's all good. Have a
it's all
look at
good.
Pablo's next home.
There you go.
Yes, look, camp bed. That's how you camp like a Pablo. Just like that. And then you just get this out, don't you?
We're snuggling up tonight.
You know what I mean?
There you go, done. Not even blowing it up. I'm gonna literally blow me cheeks off. So that can absolutely do one. Listen, see you in the morning. Just had to pop me light here as well. I got this car off my follower, but look, there's water everywhere in it. I don't know how else to oh shit, oh, is that what you do? I don't know how else to. Oh, I don't know. So look, I popped it and see the water is. There you go. That's how you get water out. If you ever got water in your life, just pop it with a knife or a screwdriver. Sorted, people. I'm very grateful for getting gifted the car from my follower. Said he's not bothered what happens to it. Wants it to go on an adventure, and that's what it's on. Good morning, people. Putting the tent away.
Yes, now.
Where we stayed. Literally just off the road. Right here, beautiful morning, but we're packing up. I'm gonna go and find a base camp. Then we're gonna stay down somewhere called Loch Doon or Doom. I'm gonna pitch this hot tent up, get the stove up, you know, collect loads of firewood and get nice and toasty. That's why you've got to be very careful in Scotland. This can happen. See the way, look, you'd end up in a ditch in the water. See, like the driver's seat, the passenger seat, sorry, you would have drowned to death. I'm not saying the people did, that's how dangerous it can be. Always be careful, people, when driving. Anywhere, anything can happen. But anyway, we're on our way to Castle Doom, but we're going on a magical tour because the sat-nav's taking us all around the place. Like, this is where we're staying. Loch Doom Castle, staying right here. Well, not right here, a bit more down there, and that's just done. Finally set up, yo. And this, people, is what I'm going to be living in throughout the whole of the winter in the Scottish Highlands. What we saying. This is the air intake. This is me chimney. This is the Mickey Grill's tent. And there's my little fridge. So yeah, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, share it out to all your friends, and let's see if I survive the Scottish winter. I'm either gonna die, freeze to death, or starve to death, or survive. And this is what keeps me warm. And I've called it Johnny 5 Alive. Join me next time while we bounce on the NC500 looking for the perfect hot tent base camp. And we get into a lot of trouble and a lot of car camping goes off. I've sort of ended up taking a wrong turn. Good night.